Hello there guys, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. So this video is a bit different from what I used to upload. I have a GTX 1650. You guys might or can check out all my videos. I have this graphics card since the beginning of this channel, and yeah, I'm facing some issues right now. Um, so I have bought this on Amazon on 2019, just before COVID, I would say, and it's a pretty good card still. Even though I have used GT 210 and 750 Ti, this card is one of the best budget oriented card right now, and it's still good even in 2024, and majority of the people are using 1650. And I belong in that group. So let me explain the issues. I was playing a game very casually on a random day, and I just had a instant shutdown, uh, or instant shutdown of my system. So I thought, okay, this could be of a power spike. I just restarted and it worked completely fine. So right after 2-3 days of this initial event, I again used to have these random shutdowns while I was playing a game or editing a video. So I initially thought, okay, this could be my power supply, because I have never faced issue with the graphics card or motherboard by now. It could be a faulty power supply, or it could be some issue with my RAM, or some minor issues with my motherboard. Now my motherboard is new, and I was 100% sure both the motherboard and RAM is safe and it's completely good. Now I have borrowed a power supply from my friend, which is a 550 watt, and I am having a 500 watt, and I have tested it for 2 days, and even on the first day it had the same problem. So I confirmed that it's not the power supply. Now finally I found the issue. It was my graphics card. So I have opened up all the diagnostics tool that I found online, and um, even on MSI Afterburner I can see the temperature is pretty high even at idle, and when it reaches like 80 or 85 degrees, the system just turns off its display. Now it turns off the display means like the system is still on, but only the display, which is given by the graphics card, is not visible. So my everything works, like my audio works, I can control my keyboard, or it's just the display. So I have researched a lot online, and I had a doubt, what if, because this is a 5-year-old graphics card and I've been using it for like 5 years, and I have used it so much, that I don't think this has been used so stressfully by anyone. I thought, okay, I need to replace the thermal paste, or thermal compounds or pads on this graphics card. So I have watched some tutorials online how to do it. So I have bought one thermal paste which is cheap and the best, and I have bought few 1 mm thermal pads, which I found on Amazon. I'll put the dimensions in the description here. So I have used this 20 by 67 into 1 mm thick silicone pads, which has like 12 watt thermal conductivity, and yeah, I unplugged all the cables and I began to repair my graphics card on my own. So the initial step was just pull out the graphics card. As you guys can see, it's pretty dirty. First step is, you wanna clean them, like the external parts. So yeah, these are my items that I have ordered, which is a thermal paste and some thermal pads. These, you actually need only one for this graphics card, but they come in a combo of, I think, 4 or 5 pieces. I think it's 5 pieces. Now you need a screwdriver. And for GTX 1650, I'm not sure about other brands. Mine is Galax, so you have to remove these 6 screws on the back. So that is the only step you have to do. You just remove those 6 screws. Now make sure to unplug this fan, or there is a chance you are going to break it when you pull this heatsink, because it's so glued into for years. It was so hard for me to pull it. Now this is how my graphics card looks like. It is pretty dirty. It has some green color thermal paste, and I don't know why I don't see any thermal pads. And you guys can see there is zero thermal paste on the chip, which is the main CPU for this graphics card. Now the next process for me was to clean it up with some cotton earbuds or some isotope alcohol. If you can find it, it's pretty cheap, and I have cleaned it pretty well. Now after that, I have moved on to cut out these thermal pads for the VRAMs. So I need total 2 pieces, actually half of them of one complete piece. And yeah, basically if you have the old thermal pads, make sure to cut it exactly like that. Because I don't have any, I am going to use like a random measurement just to place like this. So this is how I have done. I have total 5 pieces, and yeah, I know it's pretty awkward and not precise cut. Now the final step for me was to apply the thermal paste, just a drop, like a grain in the middle. So now this was all the steps that you need to do to control your temperature on your graphics card. Make sure not to touch anything or break anything. If you even if you touch or you break one single chip inside this, you are probably not going to see your work, make this graphics card work. Now the final step, just put everything back in. Make sure to put that fan clip in, because otherwise the fans won't work and you'll have the same issue even faster. Now after all this, I have put my system back in, and I'll show you the video of my idle temperature. So just look at my desktop. You guys can see my idle temperature is at 35 degrees Celsius, and I was having close to 55 and 60 before. Now I have stress test. Now after having all this data, I have stress test my GPU with ForMark 2.0, which I have ran about 30 minutes, and I was having 0 shutdowns, and you guys can clearly see that my temp doesn't even go beyond 72 or let's say 73 degrees Celsius. It just reduces instantly. So yeah, that's pretty much it about this video, and you can look at the FPS, which has increased from 2025 in the same game to close to 45 to 50 right now. So yeah, this is how I have fixed it. Now I know a lot of people use this same GTX 1650, and this video might be so helpful for you guys. So make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.